Good morning, it's Tony Hayes from Paranormal Investigation UK, and today's date is the 27th of January 2022, and we're back on the Chester case, catching up incredibly quickly now. As a quick recap, May was relatively beginning to, because we had a busy January, February, March. April began to subside slightly. May was about 7 events, just 7 days of events. June, so the last date for May was the 26th of May. We jump forward then to the 19th of June. We just had one unusual event really on the 19th of June. So we've gone from the 26th of May to the 19th of June at the Chester. This is the empty room. We had this strange situation where the infrared of the camera for some reason didn't switch on, didn't engage. We also had quite a loud, not incredibly loud, but a loud thump sound immediately within the first second. So it's never happened again, and is it a camera glitch? We simply don't know on that one. We then went into the 29th of June. This is now in the main office. So since the 29th of May, just over the next month, we're now in the 29th of June. We just had just 2 events in June in that period, and the second one was regarding the weather monitor that's permanently switched on, which was there, and it actually became unlit, almost as if something had walked across the front of it, together with a reflection from the infrared, which was reflecting off the radiator. That blinked out for a second or so. At first it looked like the screen had dimmed, but because there was a secondary reflection next to it, I sort of ruled that out. So that was suggestive of something coming through the front of it. Within 2 seconds before it, there was very distinct rap sound as well, which is there. Not quite in the frequency territory which you expected, but it's still an interesting one considering this sound. This is it, something like 11 o'clock at night. It didn't happen, so I don't know. One of those strange ones. Then we had a series of unusual alarms in the CCTV, and it was this one. A light began to burst on that door behind the area, just a grassed area and a wooden area. You can't park there. It's also 35 foot up in the air because it's on the first floor. So we couldn't understand why these lights were put in appearance, and the camera that was fitted there didn't appear to pick up anything outside, but there was a light there clearly. We then discovered that a new security light had been placed outside. In fact, I'm glad I've covered that because I've just missed the word out. Security light outside been fitted to the rear of the building. So that was really a bit of a false alarm. So we're able to solve that. At the end of the day, you investigate these cases. The idea behind each and every event is to find the reason for it, and some of them reasons, in the vast majority of occasions, may well turn out to be a rational one. You just got to accept it and move on. You're not there to prove anything, just to get the truth, really. So that's where we're at. So we're now on the 4th of July, and I've got one of these, what I call blink-ons. Let's just play this particular one. That there. this flash of light. It's the 4th of July 2021. It's just coming up, it's after 11:30. What day of the week is that? 4th of the 7th. It's a Sunday, so it's Sunday night, 11:30. Okay. Just listening through again to see if there's anything in there that normally with dust, if they move slowly, they just look like a floating ball, really, slowly across. If it's fast moving, they can look tube shaped. Just finish this a second and I'll show you a couple, because I do tend to collect these because they of interest to other investigators as well as general public who capture these things all the time. I just wonder what they are. Often people actually call them spirit orbs, which is a bad word. We just refer to them as light anomalies. It's not suggested of nothing then. Here we are. More dust. That's that tube shape. Another one. And another one. That's the sort of thing that you get. Now, when you come to insect working on a lens, that's what it does. The infrared lights up the body of the insect, and it looks like it's emitting its own light, and it's not. It's just lit up by the infrared. We've got some more here. Streak of light, another one. Something gets disturbed, it just throws dust up. It's surprising. You have to sit there with a mobile phone filming a movie. There's another one there, you see. Then we have the blink on, which is the one that we're looking at now. I call them blink-ons because it's almost as like the light there, light goes out. I've never really been able to get on top of what exactly these are. Bang, bang. Is it travelling so fast? The film rate normally for these sort of cameras, and most video cameras actually, are 30 frames per second. So for every second, there's 30 frames. If it's travelling incredibly fast, you'll just get this tube effect, because as it's passing so quickly, each frame begins to get it in a different position, and it comes like as like a tube effect. These blink-ons are a bit strange. I've never been able to understand what is going on with these and how it's able to just flash on, flash off. Is it travelling so fast? Is it spinning? No idea. So this is another one that we've encountered. So let me just make that a bit bigger for you so it's easier for you to see. So I'm quite sure if you're watching this case, you would have seen me do this numerous times. So that's it there. Just split that, get rid of that. We know nothing else happens, so we'll get rid of that. Copy. Paste it. And the second one, just go into video tools and then slow it down. Just get a bit closer to it. There it is. Just seems to blink on and off. Let's just freeze it again. We can use a little bit of light in this as well. We can darken it. We lighten it. So as you're lighting it, what it's actually doing is the light that the infrared's throwing out and reflecting, it just reflects it even more. So with generally low, as you can see, the centre of the object, it's getting brighter. So it's obviously reflecting from the infrared. It's a real strange one. What these are. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. Just a name that I give these things because it's just incredibly strange how it's bang, just one flash of light. Logically, if it's travelling so fast, the camera would just simply, you would have thought it would have you just wouldn't filmed anything, but clearly it does. And I'm just wondering if it's something that's foul from the ceiling area, a piece of, I don't know, something that might be a little bit reflective. It's foul. It's obviously if it's falling, it's going to travel at some rate of knots. Wouldn't necessarily wouldn't be dust as such, which tends to like move left to right as it glides down. This is something very quick. That's what it is that it's picking it up. I just simply have no idea. Any thoughts that you've got, let me know. We've had several of these strange blink-ons, and I have absolutely no idea what causes them. So that's it. It's just a question of just recording this this event. Really, I don't. It's suggested of not being paranormal, but you've got to note it down because it's all part of the makeup of the building. So we'll see. Okay, see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.